If you want to build an online course in 2023, you need to make sure that you're leveraging AI, repurposing your content, solving a real problem for your audience, and one other thing that I'm going to share with you towards the end of this video. In fact, all of these tips would have allowed me to enroll over 250,000 people in the courses that I've created in just the last 3 years. And if you want to be able to replicate those results, you need to make sure that you're implementing each and every one of those tips, especially the last one, because it's by far the most important. Now, before you even think about selling a course, you need to make sure that you're giving away the best information within your field 100% for free. And there's a very, very compelling reason for this. Because if you're not doing it, somebody else eventually is going to do it. And the worst thing that can happen is you spend all this time building up a course, you're making content, not giving away all the information, and then somebody new comes along and begins doing that within your niche, and they're able to take all of your market share for doing that. So you need to do that to yourself before somebody else does it too. And you're probably wondering, Rob, if I give away my best information for free, what will I actually be selling in the course? And the course is going to be very simply all of the information formatted in the correct way and something else on top of that. And that's going to be that you're actually marketing the course as a transformation. Because let's face it, if you're a fitness creator, people don't want another fitness course. Instead, they actually want the transformation of losing 12 pounds in 12 weeks. And I know you're not all fitness creators, so I have several other examples of that. If you're making an AI course, somebody doesn't want an AI course. They want to be able to save money and save time by leveraging AI. Or graphic design. Somebody doesn't want a graphic design course. They want to up their graphic design skills so they could get a better job or they could get more clients, and the list goes on and on and on. You need to think about your course as a transformation, because if you are not doing that, you are missing out on a huge audience that you could be reaching by giving out the information for free and then selling them on the transformation that they're going to be able to get after they sign up for your course. And when it comes to actually building your course, if you're stuck on where to begin, Teachable's got you covered, because they have an AI course curriculum generator that's absolutely amazing. All you have to do is go to the pinned comment below. Right now, you could sign up for free and put in a title, put in a quick description of that course, and boom, you'll be able to leverage AI to create a whole entire curriculum for your course. And now all you have to go do is fill in the gaps and add in some new modules. You've created yourself an online course. What are you waiting for? It's literally 100% free. Just go to the pinned comment below and sign up right now. Trust me, it'll be the best decision you've ever made if you're trying to build out an online course and you're trying to save time and save money. So the last thing that you want to do now is give away all of your great information for free. Create your online course and then have trouble actually marketing it or selling it. And one of the biggest secrets that I've found to marketing and selling my online course is to include repurposed content in my course. And you're probably thinking, how on earth could you do that? What I would recommend you do is at least 3 to 5 modules or 10 to 15% of the course, you want it to just be YouTube videos that you have or another social media platform's content. And there's a very strong reason for this. One, it's very easy for you to then make the information up to date and then just include a new link within your course. But secondly, and more importantly, your ideal customer is signing up for your course. If you can drive traffic from your course to your social media platforms for that ideal customer, guess what this does? It creates a flywheel where now you have that platform working for you, because they see, oh, this person clicked on this video from a different website, they watched the video all the way through, and they checked out a few other videos from this creator. We need to push this type of content to other people that look like that person, and then your course starts signing up new people for you without you having to do any more work, because your content is out there and it's going to continue to get recommended to the right person. How many times have you created a piece of content on social media and that piece of content is flopped because the algorithm doesn't actually know who to push your content to? Well, this can begin to solve that if you're pushing your ideal customer into your course, into the YouTube content, and then boom, the YouTube algorithm is going to start to do a lot of the work for you. Now I know what you're thinking, Rob, how on earth could I possibly do that? All of my audience has already seen all of my videos, and you'd be making a big mistake if you thought that way. Why? At the end of the day, the majority of people have probably not seen several pieces of content, especially content that you posted a while ago, like a month ago or 2 months ago, or even 2 weeks ago. And in addition to that, guess what? They probably don't remember if they did watch that piece of content. So you're going to be able to, one, reinforce those learnings for them and actually show them that it's really important. And since it's only going to be 10 to 15% of your course content that's actually repurposed, it's going to boost the amount of people that end up seeing that content that you wanted them to see. So it's just going to be a win-win all around, because your audience isn't going to be mad. In fact, they're going to be happy that you're showing them those things again, because it shows to them how important that actual information is. In addition to that, you need to make sure that you're including in your course several different pieces of homework for your audience to do. This is going to increase the odds that they actually understand the information. You could do this by adding quizzes, you could do this by adding PDF sheets for them to be able to use, and ideally, you want to be building different tools that your audience can use. For example, if you're a fitness creator, you want to be creating a guideline that they can follow so that they actually get the result that they want. If you're doing something like me, where you're consulting with people on how to grow on social media, you're going to want to do a similar thing. Create a checklist that your audience can actually follow. You can do the same thing for investing. You can do the same thing for real estate. For example, you were selling a real estate course and you were able to say, never buy a deal unless it fits these 3 criteria. That's going to be incredibly valuable to your audience. Now that might be a repurposed piece of content, but then you have that sheet on top of it that you didn't give it out in the original video, and boom, you're able to take repurposed content and make it way more valuable simply by adding something on that's not included in the video. And as a huge added on bonus to all of that, guess what ends up happening once you have to update the course and add in a new link? Now you can email everybody that's gone through the course before and tell them that the course has been updated. This is going to make them feel like their investment was actually worthwhile because you're going to be adding new stuff to the course and it's new information, and it might even re-engage them with your content. Now, if you have several upsells, you have several other courses you're selling, maybe you have a book that's coming out or something like that, guess what? This also gives you permission to not only provide them with more value, but then also be able to have an ask, like them sharing it with a friend, or getting their feedback on what they thought about the course, or getting them to sign up for something else. And this can be a great way to re-engage your customer base. Now, I do want to warn you, before you go off and do this and repurpose a lot of your content and put it in the course, please make sure that you're following the following rules. Otherwise, this might not work for you. First and foremost, I would not have them in the beginning of your course. I would have them at least a few modules in so that somebody doesn't just think that they bought and signed up for all of your links from YouTube. Secondly, I would only have it be 10 to 15% of the course. And third, ideally, you want it to be things that you're constantly going to be updating, and you can even put a little disclaimer in there and say, here's the latest video on XYZ. I constantly update this course, so check back if you feel like this thing has changed. And again, this is going to make it seem like you're actually providing more value to your customer base, because you will be providing more value by constantly keeping them updated, because they understand that several things can constantly change. So if you're able to continue to repurpose content to keep adding to your course, but also to keep growing your course, then that sounds like a win-win. Now, if you're not on YouTube or you want to learn exactly what I would do to grow again on YouTube if I had 0 subscribers, I strongly suggest that you check out this video right here, because it's going to be perfect for you. I'll see you over there.